Hi everyone, I am Dr. Shigar Kanti. In this video, we test whether the given sequence is monotonically increasing or decreasing and whether it is bounded or not, and we find the limits of the sequence. This is an example. Show that the sequence 3n plus 5 divided by 2n plus 3 is monotonically decreasing, bounded, and find the limit. So here an equal to 3n plus 5 divided by 2n plus 3. Therefore, an plus 1 equal to, replacing n by n plus 1, we get 3 into n plus 1 means 3n plus 3 plus 5, that is 3n plus 8. Denominator 2 into n plus 1, that is 2n plus 2 plus 3, that is 2n plus 5. This is our an, this is our an plus 1. Now consider an minus an plus 1. An equal to 3n plus 5 divided by 2n plus 3 minus an plus 1 is 3n plus 8 divided by 2n plus 5. And here taking LCM 2n plus 3, 2n plus 5, we get 6n square, okay, plus 15n plus 10n, that 25n, plus 5 into 5 is 25. Next, this into this is 6n square with negative sign is minus 6n square, and 3n into 3 is 9n, 8 into 2 is 16n, 9n plus 16n is 25n with a negative sign, so minus 25n, and 8 into 3 is 24 with a negative sign, minus 24. Now 6n square minus 6n square gets cancelled, 25n minus 25n gets cancelled, 25 minus 24 is 1, 1 by 2n plus 3 into 2n plus 5, and numerator is positive, denominator is also positive, therefore this is greater than 0. So what I proved here is an minus an plus 1 is greater than 0, means an is greater than an plus 1. This shows that the given sequence is monotonically decreasing sequence. And by default, every monotonically decreasing sequence is bounded above. Okay, it is bounded above. Now, again, an equal to 3n plus 5 divided by 2n plus 3. So, n is positive, therefore numerator is positive, denominator is also positive, therefore this quantity is positive. So, that is an is greater than 0 for all n. So, that means here an is bounded below. So that is an is bounded below and it is bounded above, therefore this sequence an is a bounded sequence. Now we find the limit. Limit of 3n plus 5 divided by 2n plus 3 as n tends to infinity equal to limit n tends to infinity. Taking n common factor here, 3 plus 5 by n. Denominator also n taking common factor, 2 plus 3 by n. N gets cancelled. N tends to infinity, this tends to 0, this also tends to 0. So what I am getting here is 3 plus 0 is 3, 2 plus 0 is 2. So 3 by 2 is the limit of the sequence. Next similar example. Show that the sequence 2n minus 7 divided by 3n plus 2 is monotonically increasing, bounded, and find the limit. So here an equal to 2n minus 7 divided by 3n plus 2. And an plus 1 is equal to, replacing n by n plus 1, we get 2n plus 2 minus 7, that is 2n minus 5. Denominator 3 into n plus 1, 3n plus 3 plus 2, that is 3n plus 5. Now if I consider an plus 1 minus an, you can consider an minus of this or an plus 1 minus this, anything you can consider. So I will consider an plus 1 minus an. an plus 1 equal to 2n minus 5 divided by 3n plus 5 minus an is 2n minus 7 divided by 3n plus 2. Taking 3n plus 5, 3n plus 2 LCM, I am getting 2 into 3 6n square plus 4n minus 15n. 4n minus 15n is minus 11n, and minus into plus is minus, 5 into 2 is minus 10. Okay, 6n square minus 11n minus 10, and This is a 6 into n square minus 6n square, and then 2 into 2n into 5 is 10n minus into minus plus 21. 21 minus 10 is minus 11. Minus of minus is plus 11n. And this is 7 into 5 is 35 minus of minus plus 35. Okay. 6n square minus 11n minus 10 minus 6n square plus 11n plus 35. 6n square minus 6n square gets cancelled. Minus 11n plus n gets 11n gets cancelled. Minus 10 plus 35 is 25. 25 divided by 3n plus 5 into 3n plus 2. Numerator is positive. Denominator is also positive. Therefore, this is greater than 0. So that is an plus 1 minus an is greater than 0. This implies an plus 1 is greater than an. This shows that the given sequence is monotonically increasing. This is true for all n. Therefore, the given sequence is monotonically increasing. And by default, every monotonically increasing sequence is bounded below. So it is bounded below. Now I will show that it is bounded above also. So here an equal to 2n minus 7 divided by 3n plus 2. We can observe that 2n is less than 3n, right? And 2n minus 7 is definitely less than 3n plus 2. That means here denominator is greater than the numerator. Therefore, this value must be less than 1. And this is true for all n. So, an is less than 1. That is 1 is the upper bound. Therefore, the given sequence is bounded above. The given sequence is bounded above as well as it is bounded below. Therefore, the given sequence is a bounded sequence. Now, to find the limit n tends to infinity, 2n minus 7 divided by 3n plus 2 equal to limit n tends to infinity. Here we take n common factor, 2 minus 7 by n divided by n common factor in the denominator, 3 plus 2 by n. n gets cancelled, and as n tends to infinity, this quantity tends to 0. This quantity also tends to 0. Numerator is 2 minus 0 is 2. Denominator is 3 plus 0 is 3. This is equal to 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is the limit of this sequence. Next example. Discuss the convergence of this sequence. Sequences are given here. Okay. I will consider the first one. Limit n tends to infinity, log n divided by n. Limit n tends to infinity, this 1 by n I can take this to the power because m log n is equal to log n to the power of m. So this is I am getting log n to the power of 1 by n. And we know that limit n tends to infinity, n to the power of 1 by n is always equal to 1. So that is I am getting this quantity equal to 1. So log of 1. Log 1 value equal to 0. So therefore the given sequence is convergent. And you can find the limit using maxima. That is limit, open bracket, write the function log of n divided by n, comma, inf, infinity. Limit of log n by n as n tends to infinity. So I am getting its value is equal to 0. Next example, given that nth term an equal to n into log of n plus 1 minus log of n. Now we take the limit n tends to infinity, n into log of n plus 1 minus log n. This log m minus log n can be written as log of m by n. Okay, so that is a log of n plus 1 divided by n. And this goes to the power here. So that n goes to the power. And here I will take a separate denominator. So I can write this is n by n is 1 plus 1 by n. So this is 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n. If I apply the limit here, then this 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n as n tends to infinity is equal to e. We know this limit. This is our log of e. So that is here log e. Log of e is nothing but 1. So therefore the given sequence is convergent. Next example, an equal to 1 minus 1 by n to the power of n. So taking limit n tends to infinity, 1 minus 1 by n to the power of n. Here just we put n is equal to say minus capital N. Then I can write this as 1 plus 1 by n to the power of minus n. So that is 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n to the power of minus 1 we can write. N tends to infinity means capital N also tends to infinity. Therefore, this is equal to e to the power of minus 1. This is 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n, as n tends to infinity means this value is equal to e to the power of minus 1. So this is equal to 1 by e. So limit of 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n equal to e, and limit of 1 minus 1 by n to the power of n is equal to 1 by e. Okay. Next example, an equal to n plus 1 divided by n minus 1 to the power of n. To this, what I do here is I will divide the numerator and denominator by n. And if I divide the numerator and denominator by n, I will get this one. And in the numerator, I will take the separate denominators. N by n equal to 1 plus 1 by n. 1 plus 1 by n. Numerator is 1 plus 1 by n. And in the denominator, again if I take separate denominators, n by n is 1 minus 1 by n. So this is our 1 minus 1 by n to the power of n. Numerator is 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n. Denominator is 1 minus 1 by n to the power of n. As n tends to infinity, numerator becomes e, denominator becomes e to the power of minus 1. That is 1 by e. So that is e by e raised to minus 1. And writing this in the numerator, this is nothing but e into e. E into e is e square. Okay. Next example, an equal to n plus 1 by n whole to the power of n plus 1. I will divide this power. We have a power of m plus n is equal to a power of m into a to the power of n. Therefore, n plus 1 by n to the power of n plus 1 can be written as n plus 1 by n to the power of n into n plus 1 divided by n. Okay. So, taking the limit onto this, I am writing this as 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n one term into 1 plus 1 by n the other term. And here we are dividing. This n by n is 1 plus 1 by n. And this is nothing but our e. 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n is equal to e. And here if I apply the limit, this will become 0. 1 by infinity 0. 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So final value is this value. So this is equal to e into 1 is equal to e. So therefore the given sequence is convergent. Next example, an equal to n plus 1 by n whole to the power of 3n square divided by n plus 1. Here I will try to write this quantity as 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n into something or to the power of something. So here taking the limit of n plus 1 by n to the power of 3n square divided by n plus 1 is equal to, if I take the separate denominators, I will write 1 plus 1 by n to the power of, I have this is the power. I will take 1n first, right, to the power of n into remaining in the power. That is in the remaining, what remains is 3n divided by n plus 1. So 3n divided by n plus 1. So this is equal to 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n. Here I will take in the denominator, I will take n common factor. Then we write this as n into 1 plus 1 by n. And this n gets cancelled. I am getting 3 divided by 1 plus 1 by n. Now if I apply the limit as n tends to infinity, we know that 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n is equal to e. E to the power of, this is 3. And if I put n equal to infinity here, I am getting 1 plus 0. This is our 0. 3 by 1 is 3. So that is the limit of this is e to the power of 3. So e cube is the limit. Okay. Next example, cos square of n pi. This is our an. Now take the limit. Limit n tends to infinity cos square of n pi. You know that cos n pi is equal to plus or minus 1. This is minus 1 to the power of n. Okay. Cos n pi equal to, as n tends to infinity, this is minus 1 to the power of n to the power of 2. This is plus or minus 1. Because of this power 2, I am getting its value is equal to 1. Therefore, the given sequence is convergent. And if we find this limit on maxima, it is giving ind, that is indeterminate. Because it takes first minus 1 to the power of n. This is a oscillator, that is minus 1 or plus 1. Therefore, it is giving it as indeterminate. We cannot find out this limit using maxima. Next example, log of n plus 1 minus log of n divided by sine of 1 by n. Take the limit. Limit log of n plus 1 minus log of n divided by sine of 1 by n. Okay. Here, I will write numerator log m minus log n is log of m by n. Denominator as it is sine of 1 by n. So that is here. See, we are taking the separate denominators. N by n is 1 plus 1 by n. Log of 1 plus 1 by n divided by sine of 1 by n. Now I will multiply and divide this by n. Okay, multiplying by n, dividing by n. And this goes to the power here. 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n. And I will write this n is in the denominator. I will write this as 1 by n in the denominator of the denominator. So this can be written as log of 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n divided by sine of 1 by n. I am writing n as in the denominator 1 by n. See, we know that this limit is equal to e. 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n is equal to e. And n tends to infinity. If n tends to infinity, 1 by infinity, this is equal to 0. So let me take this as say theta. Sin theta by theta. Theta tends to 0. Because n tends to infinity, theta tends to 0. This is sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0. And we know that this limit is equal to 1. This is equal to 1 and this is equal to log of, this is nothing but e. So log e by 1. Log e value is equal to 1. So therefore the given sequence is convergent. Another example, n equal to 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n square divided by n plus 1. Here also what I do here is, I will try to write this as 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n into something or power something. So if I take the limit onto this is equal to limit n tends to infinity, 1 plus 1 by n to the power of, I will take 1n first. So that is taking power n into what remains in the power, n by n plus 1. Now I will write this as, in the denominator, I will take n common factor. If I take n common factor, this can be written as n into 1 plus 1 by n. And this n gets cancelled. We get 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by n in the power. And limit of this as n tends to infinity equal to e. So that I am getting this is equal to, this quantity is equal to e into, if I put n equal to infinity, I am getting this is equal to 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So this power is 1 by 1 is 1. So I am getting e power of 1. E power of 1 means it is equal to e. So therefore the given sequence is convergent. The next example is n equal to root n into root of n plus 3 minus root of n plus 2. Taking the limit n tends to infinity, n equal to limit n tends to infinity, root n into root of n plus 3 minus root of n plus 2. Direct application gives indeterminate form. So for that what I do here is I will rationalize this term, the numerator, this term. Okay, that is multiplied by root of n plus 3 plus root of n plus 2 and divide by root of n plus 3 plus root of n plus 2. So multiply and divide. Numerator becomes root n into, this is our a minus b into a plus b. This is our a square minus b square. A square is n plus 3 minus b square is n plus 2. So ln gets cancelled, 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. I am getting the numerator root n into 1 is root n divided by. Here I will take n common factor. Here also I will take n common factor. Then this becomes 1 plus 2 by n. This becomes 1 plus 3 by n. And writing this n outside, it will be root n. Here also writing outside, it will be root n. Taking that root n common factor. So that is root n common factor. In the first term, under root 1 plus 3 by n plus. Second term, under root 1 plus 2 by n. N gets cancelled. Now apply the limit. Numerator is 1. In the denominator, I am taking n equal to infinity. So 3 by infinity, this will be 0. So this quantity is root of 1 is 1 plus. This is 0. So that is root of 1. This is also equal to 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So 1 by 2 is the answer. Therefore, the given sequence is convergent sequence. I will stop here. Thank you.